Hi, my name is Ben Ridner. I am originally from New Jersey by way of Los Angeles, then Virginia. Now I live outside of Buffy Tracy. I'm an avid golfer, and I am admittedly so a terrible hiker / camper.
My name's Adam, or Cousin Adam, or Cameraman, depending on which of Ben's videos the audience may have seen. That's it. I'm Cousin Adam.
Hi, I'm Dan. Ben got me involved with playing some golf, and ever since we've been good friends and having a bit of a laugh and some tomfoolery.
I started playing golf when I was 24. A bit later than some people, but I've been playing golf for about 12 years now. I'm an 11 handicap. I say it all the time on my podcast, The Swingdom. Check it out.
The AT is the Appalachian Trail. It's a 200... No, it's not. It's a 2,200 mile hike. It starts in Dahlonega, Georgia at Springer Mountain, and it ends in Maine on Mount Katahdin. And I basically hiked up to Virginia, and I stayed with Ben and Dora for a month, and then drove up to Maine with some of my friends, and then hiked back from Maine to Virginia.
I am a sound engineer. All of the technical bits and pieces, any audio maybe.
You're gonna be our dad.
I should be. I'm apparently going to be the dad. I'm going to have the pleasure of swanning around in my Land Rover, not getting too wet. But then while the boys are playing the courses, I will be behind the camera making sure that I get their beautiful side. The voice of the Swingdom is me, so that is me that goes, "Hi, you're listening to the Swingdom."
We wanted to really challenge ourselves in a few different ways. I'd always sort of talked about doing Hadrian's Wall just as a hike, because it is sort of like, it's one of the shortest of the national trail hikes, and I was sort of excited to go hiking with Adam because he's done loads of hiking and I really haven't done any. Then I started realizing that these hikes aren't necessarily as rural as you'd imagine, and there were some golf courses along the way. So I figured it'd be great if we hiked and maybe like rent some clubs or play some golf here or there. And then Dan came up with the idea to hike with our golf kit and try to play as much golf as possible in the amount of time it takes to hike Hadrian's Wall. I love playing golf. Adam loves to hike. Adam hates playing golf. I don't necessarily love to hike.
Golfing is good. I love to play golf, as do Ben and Adam. I haven't played golf in a very, very long time, but I have been forced on many occasions to take back up a sport that I once loved, and I'm getting to like it again, which is cool. And this is one of those occasions where we're able to do something that we like and enjoy for the good of some charities and us being slightly mad.
So the two charities we've chosen for the 100 miles, 100 holes Hadrian's Wall Challenge are Rowcroft Hospice, and they are, I think they mean a lot to a lot of people in the Southwest. I think if you have had grandparents or parents who have necessarily needed their services, it's an important service to have, and I think it means a lot to the people who have used them.
Rowcroft are there for people who've got some nasty stuff going on in their lives, both people that are suffering themselves and people's families, which is what I have experienced. They've been there for me, for my family. My parents were both poorly, so they had it, the support from them, their end, and then I had the support from them, my end, as it were. I think it's a good way of putting it.
The other one we've chosen is the Golf Foundation. I personally love getting my friends and family into golf. So one of my favorite things to do is to force them out on the golf course. I will supply clubs, I will supply balls, I will supply clothes, shoes, whatever it takes to get new people on the golf course. And I just love that the Golf Foundation does that. I love that the Golf Foundation is now working on figuring out the link between golf and mental health. I think that's going to be a really big sort of move forward in the golf world. I think it's going to be really easy for sort of, doctors in the future to say, well, you're having a rough week, go play some golf, here's a prescription, see you later. I think it's going to be a great excuse to get out on the golf course.
I think personally, I'm going to get a sense of satisfaction out of raising some money for these 2 charities that Ben has chosen. I'm going to, again, have some satisfaction for completing one of England's long-distance hikes. Some sincere satisfaction playing 100 holes of golf in 7 days, because I can barely manage 18 right now. And I think just being able to spend time with Ben and Dan is going to be really, really, really good for us. I'm really worried that the weather is just going to be bad, because everything else is sort of really straightforward. All the campsites are basically plotted out, and the golf courses aren't going to go anywhere. So the only really inconsistent thing is the weather. And the weather in England for the last couple of weeks has been very strange. Raining for 15 minutes and then being sunny and then raining again. And that's just English weather. And I'm just worried that Ben and I are going to be uncomfortable when we sleep outside.
So the weather this time of year can be spontaneous. Is that a good word?
What?
Spontaneous, that's a good word?
No.
Okay. Frivolous? Unpredictable. I think everybody is expecting it to rain. I think everybody expects it to rain all the time in England, especially near the Scottish borders. I have a feeling it will shine down on us gloriously.
I think that the weather is going to be absolutely fantastic inside my car. But outside of the car, it could be quite interesting. I don't think the boys are quite prepared for how catastrophically awful the British weather can be. I know it can be bad in America, but actually this is going to be interesting. And cold.
The first thing I'm going to do when we play the 18th at Centurion Municipal Golf Club at Wall's End in Newcastle, I'm probably just going to lie down. I don't know when I'm going to get back up, but I think I'm either going to sit or lie down and just stay there for a bit.
When we finish, Ben said he was going to take a nap on the green of the 18th at Centurion?
Yeah, I think so.
At Centurion Golf Club. I'm going to ask Dan to find me the nearest McDonald's and eat as much McDonald's food as I can possibly fit into my stomach.
I am most looking forward to raising some money and having a good time with my mates.
Cheers, mate.